Hey everyone, it's Lexie. I don't know about you, but I've just been in a massive decluttering phase, whether it's going through clothes I don't need, just organizing all of my stuff and just kind of donating it. I've just been kind of in that mood, and so I want to do that digitally as well with my book wish list. And I use just Amazon to keep a cohesive pile of all the books that I'm interested in reading and kind of going through. And it's been a while since I've gone through and got rid of books that I'm either not interested in or I've purchased since then. So I figure, why not do a digital kind of, decluttering of my wish list. So I thought this would be fun as well for me to see, and also kind of, plan for like all of the, Black Fridays and Boxing Day sales, so that I can know which ones, I'm interested in and like to keep my eye out for if the price drops. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So we're in a more casual kind of layout today. Because if you guys don't know, haven't been watching Vlogtober, I've had a dislocated rib for basically since April, and I just found out, so I'm a little bit, my back's a little sore, so I have to have some, support here. But let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so now we are in my wish list, so let's go ahead and get started. So starting up, I first have the Scent Keeper. And this is one that I'm interested in. I've heard mixed reviews of this on Goodreads, so this is one I'm going to keep in here because it'll be a good reminder. So it'll probably be a book that I'll get at the library, and if I like it, I'll purchase a copy of that. So that one is going to stay here. Next we have A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. This is one I either enjoy. I've read two of Naomi Novik's books, Uprooted and Spinning Silver, and they were just okay for me, but this one does seem interesting because it's like a magic school, but kind of, more deadly essentially. So I'm very interested in this one. So this is one I'm gonna get from the library as well, just because if I like it, then I can purchase a copy. But as of right now, these two are just reminders that they are for the library. This is one I'm excited to get as well. This one just came out. I think she has a bunch of short stories that Mindy Kaling has released that are only on Kindle. So this is one that I will kind of wait. I've been trying to build up my Kindle credit score, not credit score, but credits you can get if you just delay shipping. So that's what I'm going to use that towards. So that one's a good reminder in there as well. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for Kristen Hanna's new book. This is the one in here as well. I can see The Four Winds. I'm gonna, in order to kind of save money, I'm going to try to cancel my Prime membership in January when it expires, and then get the Barnes & Noble's membership, which is only $25 versus over $100 for Amazon Prime. And my dad has Prime, and you could do family sharing, so that kind of, there's no point me paying for my own Prime. It made sense when I was at school in Michigan, but not now. And you can get 40% off new hardback releases. So this one's just a reminder for when it comes out in February, so I need to remember that. Between the World and Me, this is another one of the kind of anti-racism books that I talked about in one of my videos, I think back in May, and I want to purchase this from a Black-owned bookstore. So these are the ones that I'm interested in, and so this one's a good place reminder. Next I have, for some reason I put in Wire and Nerve graphic novels from Marissa Meyer. I got these from the library when they came out a long time ago, and I'm just not interested, I don't think, in having physical copies of these, because I'm not a big graphic novel person. Although they're fun, I could probably just check them out from the library, so I can get rid of this one just to save some space. Next we have A Promised Land by Barack Obama. This is one that I'm really interested in getting. It comes out in November. So this one is just a reminder here to pre-order. Again, I'm going to try to get my Barnes & Noble's membership sometime this month so I can get a physical copy of A Promised Land. Next we have Magnolia Table Volume 2. Me and my sister actually just got this the other day, so I can take this one out. I've really been wanting to go through some of the cookbook stuff, and they're good recipes. I've done a few from the Volume 1 that have turned out really good, so I'm excited to kind of dive into Volume 2, so I don't need that one. This is one that I've seen at Half Price Books, and I always forget to get it when I'm there, so I want to remind myself that I have this one. So I'm not going to get this one for Amazon. I'm going to get a used version because there's tons of copies there. That is a good reminder because I always forget, and I want to go to Half Price Books sometime within the next few weeks, so that'll be good as well, just to kind of get that. Room by Emma Donoghue. This is a book I did get from Half Price Books, so I don't need this one in here as well. This is one that I'm mixed about because, I don't know, I've heard good things about it, I've heard mixed things about it, so this is one that probably will be a library one, and this is just like a mental placeholder of it. So next I have The Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chokshi. I'm behind on my BookTube videos. I'm like in September of 2019, so I'm like a year behind on my books, but these are ones, I think this is one that I've seen the Book Leo talk about a lot, and it's also one that either people love it or people hate it, so this will probably be a library one as well. Next is the box set for Crazy Rich Asians. I got the first one from Half Price Books, and I can get them for cheaper than like what it would be combined for the trilogy box set. So that's one I can get rid of. Next I have Rebecca, and this is a book that I did get from the library, and I did not liking. I DNF'd it after like 60 pages or so, so that one I can get rid of as well. Oh, it feels so good to like kind of clean this down. Next I have the Orphan Collector, which talks about the 1918 influenza pandemic, which will be, you know, it'll feel like modern times, I guess, like what's going on now. So that one I'm really interested in. I'm trying to definitely have my eye on this one. Yeah, I'll keep that one in there because I actually forgot about that one. I think it came out not too long ago. Next is The Poppy War. This is a book that I've seen like a lot of people talk about, and fantasy for me is a lot of hit and miss. I like how this one's based on kind of the opioid war in Asia, which I think will be really interesting. Again, this is one I think I'm going to try out from the library, and if I like it, then I can continue on and get my own copy. But right now, that's just a library reminder. Next, I have Behold the Dreamers, and this is a book that I read for a book club that I'm part of with one of my lab mates from school and a bunch of her friends, but I did not end up liking it. Good thing I got this one from the library because I did not like it, so I can get rid of that one. Untamed is a book that I've seen everywhere, and I have no idea what it's about, so maybe I need to look into this a little bit more and see, but I'll keep that there for now and see if it was a book that sparks my interest because I've just kind of forgotten about it. Next is The Squirrel Days by Ellie Kempner. Yeah, I'm a big fan of The Office, and I saw that she had this one, but I think I would need to have to watch The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt before I would get this one, so I think like as of right now, I think I can just get rid of this one because I'm not really interested right now. The German Girl, and The Girl They Left Behind, and A Dangerous Goodbye. These are all like historical fiction ones that I've seen that have come out recently, and I need to do more exploring into them, but they're just kind of good placeholders. Like I said, if I can find these from the library, I don't want to invest in something that I don't like, and especially like I find with some of the historical fiction that has come out recently, I haven't been really liking, so that's why I'm being a little bit skeptical with that. The Marrow Thieves is a book about a Canadian Indigenous woman, and my aunt read this, and I think it'll be very interesting. And yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this one because I think it'll be like a very important, like, diverse read. I don't even know what The Beekeeper's Promise is, but it's got a lot of reviews, so I don't know. I'll keep that one in for there for now. Lovely War is like a YA historical fiction, and I don't think it'll be interesting. I think it's more of like a romance, so I can kind of get rid of that one. And I don't even know what The Bridge Kingdom is. I've read like Danielle L. Jensen's like Stolen Songbird trilogy, but yeah, I don't even know what that is. Mexican Gothic is a book that I've seen like everywhere, and I'm definitely very interested in it, but I think it'll be one that I'm going to try out from the library, like I said. Same with Fast Girls and The Keeper of Lost Things. Like, these are ones that I'm going to try. A lot of these are like I want to try from the library first before I invest in them, because it's like authors I don't know, and I don't know if it'll be like my cup of tea and if it's just overhyped. So next is In Her Tracks. This one comes out April 2021. This is again a placeholder to remember that I have a pre-order. Like, this one will be coming out in April, so I'll keep that there. A Woman of No Importance talks about an American spy. That one seems really interesting. Definitely keeping my eye on this. Mrs. Lincoln's Sisters. Me and my aunt are in a book club. I'm in so many book clubs now, it's just hard to keep track. But we read Resistance Women by this author, and I didn't really like it that much, but she wants to maybe read this one in the future for a book club pick, so that's why I just have it in there. And if it comes out on paperback, that'll be even better. But I went to the library yesterday and I saw that they have this, so I might just get the library edition, and if I like it, then I can do that. So same with like The Last Train to London is another historical fiction one that I'm not too sure about, so I'll just keep it like that. Oh yeah, so here is like when all of the anti-racism books that I am interested in getting from a black-owned bookstore, so I just have those in there. Like, these are ones that I'm really interested in. Same for like Why I'm No Longer Talking to People about Race and White Fragility, which I read my sister's copy of and it was very good. But yeah, same for A First Light by Barbara Nicholas. This one comes out, I want to say, next year, so that one's another good reminder there that it's there. Oh, I'm Still Here, Black Dignity in a World Made for Whiteness is like another one. I have a couple of Mindy Kaling's books that I haven't read yet, but definitely want to get to, so these are ones I'm going to keep my eye on. This is one I'm super excited for, and it is the Rise of Magic's paperback edition, and I have the first two books in this trilogy in paperback, so I was waiting because this hardback came out in November and now it's finally out, so that's good. I can keep my eye on it. Definitely will probably be getting that soon. The Exiles by Christina Baker Klein. I've read some of the books from this author and I have no idea what this one is, but definitely one I'll have to look into. Next we have 21 Lessons of the 21st Century by Yuba Noah Harari. I've read Sapiens, Homo Deus by this, and this is another by this author, and this is another one that I'm interested in. I think will be, he talks a lot about, I remember in Homo Deus, about kind of pandemics, which is kind of very interesting given the current times, so I think like I really want to kind of get his other one in here. Instant Karma is another book by Marissa Meyer. This is kind of middle grade, and I was curious about it when I saw that it was being released, but now that it's like middle grade, I have like a hard time kind of reading at that level, so I can get rid of this one. I have no idea of when we believe we were mermaids, but keep it there. That's up for investigation. Same with The Dressmaker's Gift. I have no idea what that is, but oh well. Oh, I can definitely get rid of this selection because me and my friend read the first 3 books for our book club and I hated them. I was like, oh, if I like it, I can get the box set. Get rid of that one. So The Girl from Berlin, I can keep that one. Oh, this is like book 5. Okay, yeah. I know what this one is. So it is the like Once We Were Brothers series, and this is the 5th one in there. I didn't even know this was in here, like a paperback. Keep my eye on that one. I didn't even realize that was a thing. I have no idea what The Last Miss Parrish is, but keep my eye on that. It has a lot of reviews. Dragonfly by Leah, I don't even know how to say that name, but I just bought this one actually from a bookstore, so I can get rid of that one. Unnatural Causes, I think it talks about a person who's either a doctor or a medical examiner, which seems super interesting. You can tell this is when I read Lost Roses, because I have like a few books about the Romanovs, which seems super interesting, so I'm going to hold on to these because I definitely want to read more about that era. I remember just reading about it in school and it was just super interesting, so I'm going to have that in there. Oh, these are more books that I want to get as well, like the Frederick Backman. I just love his writing style, and like Beartown and Us Against You, so these are books I definitely want to pick up in the future. Like, they're so good, so I have my eyes set on that one. He has a new one as well, but I think I'll wait for this one until it comes out on paperback because I have his first 2 books in paperback and I like to kind of like keep it consistent. This is another one that I'm interested about, but I might just get a library edition of this one, and it talks about, you know, kind of death and morality and solving crimes from a forensic scientist, and that one's like super interesting to me. I don't even know if this is the Marrow Thieves. Is this the book I had in the other? Yeah, this is. I have 2 of these in here. That was about the Canadian Indigenous one. Stiff is another one. My dad read this, but I don't think he has a copy of this anymore, but it talks about like kind of cadavers, and which I think will be very interesting and slightly morbid. The Enigma Game, like for some reason, like this has been really funky. It was supposed to come out earlier this year and it got pushed back to November, and I'm going to think I'm going to use my Barnes & Noble's gift card, not gift card, but like membership for. So I'm going to get rid of that one because I don't think I need it in there because I know when it comes out because it got moved around so much. This is another book that I'm super interested in. My sister has a copy of this, so I think I might borrow hers and then eventually get mine, so that will be a good reminder. Before I Let You Go by Kelly Rimmer. I have no idea what that is. I don't need a picture book for Harry Potter. And I've read like a Ruth Ware book a couple years ago, and it was just like okay, like it wasn't anything special, so I think I can get rid of this one. I don't think I need that. I also have another hardcover edition of The Rise of Magics, which I don't need. The Child Finder by Renee Denfield, that's one I probably will look into and see if it needs to be on here. Oh, this other person has another, Jennifer, the person who did Resistance Women, has another thing about the Lincoln, so I don't think I need this one. I think it was like this sister's one. This one seems super interesting as well, The Lightkeeper's Daughter. I don't remember the synopsis of it, but it seems like it will be very, very interesting. That's why I put it on there. I have a couple Sandra Brown books, and I definitely want to read more of hers. I read like maybe 4 or 5 of her works, and I really liked it, so you can tell like this is when I was reading it back in 2016. I've added some of them, so these are ones I keep my eye out for if I go to Half Price Books, because usually there's always a Sandra Brown book here, so these are the ones that I'm definitely interested in. I have the Downton Abbey script, which I don't even think, like, I wouldn't read that at all. This is another one that I have no idea what it's about, but yeah, I'll have to look into it. If it's a series, I'm very interested in it. Next we have Red Sparrow, which is like the movie that came out based on the books about like a spy or an assassin. I don't think I'll get into that. I think I've read like some reviews on it and like some of the complaints about it I know I won't like, so I can get rid of that. Oh, this one seems super interesting. I remember when this one came out. Why are these all over the place? Like some of them are out in 2016, this one's 2018, but The Rise and Fall of the Dinosaurs, A History of a Lost World. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this. When I was little, I wanted to be a paleontologist. I loved dinosaurs. Like we would go to the ROM in Toronto, and we would just look at the fossils. Like that was like really exciting for me. So this is definitely one that I totally forgot about, but I definitely want to read that one. All the Ugly and Wonderful Things. I don't think I would be. I don't even know what that's about, but I'll have to go back and see if I want to do that one. Tale of Despero. This is a book that I read when I was little, and I definitely want to have my own copy of it one day, but I don't think it needs to be in here because it's not necessarily like a wish list, but it's like one if I have kids, like those would be the books I would buy. Same with like a Philippa Gregory book. Like I don't think I just am interested in that right now, so I can get rid of that. The Missing Ones would be interesting as well. This is one I had my eye on, and I definitely want to get a paperback. It seems like these are the ones that are like only released on Kindle, so if I'm interested in starting a new crime series, I'll keep my eyes open for these because they do seem, same with like Silent Scream. Oh, I remember Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. This one like terrified me, like the movie. Oh man. So I'll keep that in there because like that movie is like, I remember watching it in, I want to say in grade 6. Oh man, that makes me feel old. But I'll just keep that in there because that's a good reminder, because I would totally forget the name of that one, but I'll remember Despero. This is one movie that came out. I don't know if I want to read this one. I haven't even seen the movie, but I know the synopsis of it. Yeah, I don't think I need that one. The Life She Was Given is a book that I've had my eye on for so long, and I've totally forgot about, so this is a good reminder. This is one that I've also been interested in. We Were the Lucky Ones as well. That one looks like it'll be super good. This is one that I want to read too, that I've tried to find at Half Price Books, but the price is relatively similar to what I would get at Half Price Books, so this is one that I'm going to keep my eye on. Another Jodi Picoult one. Seems to be very well reviewed, so that one I'll keep my eyes out for this one. The Bird and the Sword. No idea what that is, but I really like the cover, so I'll have to keep up with that. I feel like a lot of these are just like books I just have no idea what they're about, so I apologize. Broken Angels, no idea what that one is, but I'll have to look into it. I'm always looking for starting a new like Nora Roberts trilogies, and then like trilogies are like one of my favorite things like series wise to read in, so I'll have to look into this one. I know she has a new one coming out in November, so I'll kind of wait to maybe start a new one, but this is one I probably could find at half price books, no doubt. This is a book, I think it was the movie that came out, but yeah, I don't think I need this. I think it's more of like a memoir and more Sandra Brown books. I've read the first like Dublin Suicide Squad, first one, a long time ago, and I definitely want to reread it because I don't remember it. I think I remember like read it in like 2012, and so like these are more in that series. The Midway's Revolt, I think I added that in 2015. Oh man, so I don't think I need that anymore. Same for this one. I think my mom has a copy of this one as well. Yellow Crocus, this is the one, 2015 this one's been in here. Oh man, this is another one I'm super interested in as well, so I'll keep my eyes peeled on that. And for $7, you can't really beat that. Owl Babies, oh my god, I remember this book when I was a kid, and I like saw it on Amazon. I was like, oh my goodness. Placeholder, because I will forget the name of this like when I eventually have kids. And the last book from 2014 is Whistling Past a Graveyard, and if it's been in here for like 6+ years, I don't think I need to have it in there. Hey everyone, so this is Editing Lexie, and for whatever reason I lost the footage of my outro, so I'll just do it now at my desk. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this decluttering video. I've been in a decluttering mood, so if you want to see more of these in the future, let me know down below. But I want to do kind of like my clothes, DVDs, books, all that stuff, so I'm planning, if you want to see those, let me know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what book is on top of your wish list and all that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!